Toy Story addicted.
Hello, hello.
What's up, guys?
Is it on? You guys see the Twitch?
Let me check.
Yeah, let me.
Let's start doing our normal warm-ups, which is sharing and
sharing it and getting it fucking started.
Yeah, exactly. So what the okay.
What's the group what's the last group?
The last group, it's H.
H, okay.
Double check. I could be wrong.
Yeah. It's H. Right.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
You guys can't hear me, huh?
No, we can hear you, bro.
Oh, okay. I was just tripping. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, let's change our names.
Yeah, let's do that. Hey, Hams was watching the the live on Twitch. He's like, hey, so what are you guys doing? Like pro clubs or we didn't?
Oh, who?
Hams.
Oh, when?
Today on the live that we did for the World Cup.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he was watching us.
Oh, nice. Well, shout out to you, Hams. Cambia tu nombre, son.
Let's do it.
And then let me. And it's always just such an ordeal.
Right.
Always. Like it can never just be like streamlined. You know? I mean, just like what?
That whole name thing can never just go our way. All right.
Well, you know what it is that Twitch always creates a new one, you know? It just always creates a new link, you know, so you got to share that. So
what time do you guys get back?
Yo, como, o sea, dropped them off aquí, eran como las 11:30, ¿no, Ariel?
shit on. Yeah, that's como los 11:30. Yeah, around that time.
Okay. It wasn't bad at that time, right? Like the traffic or nothing?
No, we got lucky.
Yeah.
Nothing really crazy.
I came home and I straight knocked out, bro.
Oh, for real? Yeah, I'm tired, huh?
Yeah. You were that tired, dude?
Well, es que I went to sleep. Went to sleep late.
Oh.
And I woke up at 6. I left the house in Hayward como a las 6:50 to go to his house. Yeah, 6:50.
Okay.
That's why a little bit late.
6:50?
6:50 a.m. Yeah.
6:50. So you made it to Hayward in how long to San Francisco?
No, so I made it in 20. Well, it's only like 25 minutes to go to San Francisco.
Dude, that's insane. Like, imagine if it was just that easy every day.
I'll probably go stream play FIFA at Ria's house every single day.
Dude,
Wi-Fi.
All right, let's see. So what do we
Well, we're definitely gonna discuss the atrocity that we saw today with Qatar.
What?
Yeah.
No. I did not see an atrocity, my friend.
Oh, I don't know what you were watching, bro. I think you were lost, my friend. But it was
Are
pretty
you
pretty
serious?
disgusting.
Are you
But
serious?
I think I could put that as one of the worst anfitriones first games of the history of World Cup.
Oh
One of the
my
worst.
I mean,
One of the
but
worst.
what?
One of the
Already,
worst.
you're already starting with some outlandish stuff.
I'm just
The
saying. It's
worst.
one of the worst in the history of FIFA World Cups. One of the worst um, performances from the host nation in the past 100 years.
Where
I'm just putting it out there.
are you getting this from, man? What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, we'll get into it. Sorry, y'all. Gotta just throw out the link out there for us. Sorry, y'all. Gotta just set.
Oh, dude.
What?
The memes going around is just ridiculous.
The what?
The memes going around is just ridiculous.
How about the Qatar? Dude.
Yeah, like they're you see the dudes with their traditional clothing, and then they're like rubbing their eyes, like their head, and then people are just posting like, I forgot to transfer 25 mil to Eder Valencia. This is pretty fucked up, man.
It's yeah, I mean it's all right, cool. It's I sent it out. Oh well, on our at least on our IG. If you need to do it on yours, go ahead. But
Yeah.
you
Out there.
no. Are we recording already?
No, not yet. We are live on Twitch, but yeah, it's we're there.
Okay.
Trying all the sound effects. All right.
All right. I'm ready when you're ready.
Ready? Are you ready? Are you
I wonder if they can hear that on Twitch.
I don't know. I don't know if they can.
All right, let's do this, guys.
Let's do it.
con eso es suficiente. Y dale por la de repente que le un poquito de aguardiente para sacar la carga de la mente. Que le tengo otro continente. Me lo bailé como pariente que le.
Bienvenidos. Welcome, everybody. And this is round 2 in day 1 of the World Cup. Welcome to Strictly Football, donde todos las mejores noticias le traemos y las que no investigamos antes de decirles. So we are here, guys, and this is round 2. We just came back from our long break after our first shift, 8 a.m. World Cup time. How do you guys feel? Oh boy, don't talk all at once.
Yes.
Shit,
I
my
feel
bad.
like-
I'm muted. My bad.
Yeah. I was waiting for you, bro. I was like, is he gonna say something? Oh no, wait.
I'm sorry. You caught me like right with bread in my mouth.
This guy was
Here's
weapon.
Dude, I think he was eating a tamal or something. Oh, anyway. So this is the thing that I said earlier, and I'm re-saying it again.
Uh-huh.
They promised us a Mercedes, a Bentley, a beautiful brand new Bentley.
Yeah,
The Qatar team.
they did. They did.
When it was time to deliver, we got this 1992 Honda Civic about to break down. You know, big shift that you just gotta take it to
Oh boy!
pawn
Oh
shop.
boy! Oh boy! Oh,
la tole con el dedo, como
In the,
decimos en mi
in the
rancho.
defense of the Civic, though,
okay.
it is considered one of the longest lasting cars.
Yeah.
So I mean, I wouldn't throw a Civic just out just yet.
I mean, more like a Ford Fiesta, maybe.
There you go.
Okay. Well, we got something like that. They promised us a Bentley, a Mercedes, and we got a little crappy little bucket.
Dude.
I mean, who expected anything out of Qatar? I don't understand why you're making this analogy of a Mercedes. No one is looking at Qatar and is like, oh, that's Brazil. That's
No,
the
no, no,
people.
no.
That's
See,
the people's team.
no, see,
That they're taking it. You know, like
see,
no one's
that-
looking at Qatar as that.
no, see, here's a problem, and I'm sorry to get just fighting all pistons right now, but here's my thing. What we saw at the World Cup, it was at the Gold Cup, and it was very enjoyable to watch that team play. They show a lot of power, up front. Afif was just destroying El Salvador, destroying Panama, destroying.
Okay.
It almost destroyed the United States, But it shows it gave us a picture. They painted a beautiful picture that was like, oh, this is promising. It's gonna be a good game because Ecuador is it's a very strong physical team. Very fast. So it was gonna be a good match. But like I said, they choke. I would even argue that this could be one of the worst, performances by a host nation in the history of World Cups. And by the way, Qatar was the first team to lose in the inauguration match in the history.
I mean, can we say that that Qatar has been or is the nation with the most pressure to perform in their first game?
Yep.
They
Really?
moved. So this is the reason why I'm saying it.
Really?
They had enough money to one, get the bid,
yeah, that's
and
right.
two, they're under a lot of scrutiny around like the politics around FIFA and Qatar. And then three, like they moved it. They moved it the time. They switched up tradition. So do you think that they were under the most pressure? I mean, that's the way I look at it. Like I look at those poor guys like they were just kind of like getting fucking like they're kind of like the face of it. Like it's not like the Qatar's soccer team is at fault for all the like political and kind of like media frenzy around it,
Yeah. Well, okay. So I think there's two different topics here. One, the relationship between the politics and behind all the scrutiny that happened for getting the World Cup, and two, the soccer aspect of it, right? Because if we purely look at the soccer aspect, what we saw at the Gold Cup did not come today. They did not show up today. Just looking at soccer. Now, if you throw in the elements of the whole money situation, the politics, all that, and maybe a little pressure, but I just want to emphasize on the football because Qatar was nowhere to be found. I mean, we saw Afif playing center back and trying to take the ball from the defenders all the way up front.
Yeah, I mean, I think football wise, they did look limited in their ideas. They didn't really look confident on the ball. A lot of heavy touches, and unfortunately for them, Ecuador is probably the weakest team in the group. And if they couldn't handle with that team, I can't imagine that Senegal is going to be any easier. Yeah, and the Netherlands is definitely not going to be easy. So I think it's unfortunate because I think the players are going to get a lot of crap for it. And I don't know. I looked at the coach as just like, I mean, I think he knows that they fucked up. They fucked up the chance that they had.
Yeah, definitely did. There's nothing really much to say. It's just this thing. I mean, look, dude, we like Mahiko said earlier, he's trying to. We can't compare the level of the Gold Cup to the World Cup. Yeah, they displayed a good performance. Come on, dude. Like, look,
you sound like my guy from the FIFA documentary. That's like, oh, CONCACAF is on the same level as UEFA and the CONMEBOL.
No. See,
let's quit lying to ourselves that the CONCACAF is anywhere near that.
Well, I'm just saying.
Realistically, the CONCACAF only has like 5 good teams.
Oh boy,
5 good teams. Huh?
El Salvador.
5.
El Salvador.
El
El
Salvador.
Salvador. El Salvador.
Don't make me play the music right now. It's
No, let's do it. Arriba con la selección. Arriba con la selección.
dude,
Man.
It's dude, you can't compare it, dude. And then look, dude, I mean, look, like you said, they had the money to win the bid. They got that. They didn't have the money to pay off the team to win the game, according to the rumors. And dude,
what rumors are we? Because I
supposedly they were looking to pay like $7 million to players in
Valencia.
No, probably the other guys, dude. I don't think probably like the dudes that play in the Ecuador league, dude, that probably don't even make close to anything like that in 5 years. If I were to like, but look, dude, and let's be really honest, dude. Like, what the only hard team that they're gonna face is probably Netherlands. Already went south. So like that was the only team that they were supposed to play that we thought was gonna annihilate them. I don't. It's not looking good against Senegal either, dude. So,
well, I mean, Ecuador looked pretty good today. They look like they could take on Netherlands. You know, it's gonna be a very good match to
they're gonna
see because
their money. That's
yeah,
what
yeah, easily. And bro, I mean, you saw the transition between attacking from defending to attacking was just they were destroying the wings. You know, I mean, it's Qatar. It was Qatar. You know, Qatar had no answer to any of their attacks, but they look really good. They look like a cohesive team.
Qatar was making a lot of mistakes, though. I think that's where Ecuador. I don't know if this is a full picture of Ecuador, though. So in the defense of that, like, I think the Qatar team made a lot of mistakes. Like, there were a lot of heavy touches. There were a lot of missed passes that I think left them exposed, and Ecuador was able to take control of. It's going to be interesting to see what Ecuador does with a team that can control the ball, doesn't make that many mistakes. Are they going to find those spaces? And can my boy over here, Valencia, that's their killer, that's their talisman. Can he perform under that type of pressure, because Qatar kind of kept giving them opportunities.
Yeah, I do agree with Mexico. I saw a couple of missed chances. You have to score those. If you're Ecuador facing Netherlands, you have to score those. If you're playing with Senegal, you have to score those. You can't miss those. They missed 2 clear chances. 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
but final question, and then to defend my last point, and then we can switch to the next topic.
Yeah,
I'm not comparing Qatar to like a powerhouse in the World Cup, but we have this tendency of seeing the hosting nation always getting out of the group stage, of performing decent, even though, I mean, what happened to South Africa? What happened to Korea? What happened to, I mean, Brazil is a whole different story, Russia had
conspiracy in that Korea one. I'm
so,
still on I'm gonna make my own documentary of it, dude. I'm telling you.
But even with conspiracy, they were able to make it past the group stage.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm a little disappointed.
It's not looking likely. It's not looking likely that Qatar is gonna make it out of the group.
Not after this.
And you know what, dude? The one thing that I'll say to that though is this is, while I understand tradition and those are the patterns and stuff like that, I think we gotta just accept the fact that this is kind of a wacky World Cup.
Yeah.
This is an unorthodox World Cup. This is kind of new territory, really.
Dude, I mean, look, we already gonna have a World Cup without a lot of top players in the world, all due to this mistake that FIFA made, dude. So they just lost Benzema. There's no more Benzema, and dude,
the Ballon d'Oro winner.
The Ballon d'Oro winner. So that's already bad, dude. I mean, as much as I don't care for Real Madrid, but in the player sense, FIFA effed up on this one, dude. They really did, dude. And then they got lucky they didn't lose Son, because that guy was another key player. He's making it. He's out there, man, looking like.
And even that looks sketchy too, because he like fractured his eye.
Dude, he's coming out with a mask, dude. So this guy could be putting his vision on the line, dude.
Yeah, for
Any
what?
hard hit from anybody that does not like this guy or does not give a shit, he could lose his eye, dude.
All right, but I will say this though, there's no more Gattusos out there, dude.
Yeah, no, it's
So-
I mean,
There's no.
Leñeros.
I can understand it if Gattuso's out on the field, but nah, that's just not the way the players are built now.
yeah. So like I said, dude, we're lucky that guy's still there, dude. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Like, look at what all the people are talking. Like, why is Messi practicing in the field by himself? After what they saw, what they did to Nkunku, like, you don't think it's safe?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's what everybody's doing right now. So this is punishment to Qatar, dude. I think that this is well deserved, a good loss. And I feel sorry for the players that tried, but it's done. It's done, dude. Moving on to Senegal. And last Netherlands? Good luck.
yeah.
Good luck.
Let's we should probably give our score to this match. What do you guys think overall from 1 to 10?
For who?
For
Oh,
just
like
the, I mean,
overall.
just,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Okay, overall, yeah. What did I see it? Like what?
Mm.
I give it like
Well,
a 7.
we should probably, and then go ahead,
I give it a 7.
Mexico 7.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't exciting because it's just one-sided game. It's not fun to watch. You know, the Qatar didn't even try to put up a fight, so it was boring for the most part.
And you gave it a 7.
Yeah, probably like honestly, I'm being too nice. Huh? Like a 5.
That's a C. That's a C. I mean, they're passing. They're passing.
Yeah, because I honestly pass it with like a C- because I really thought that Qatar was gonna like win this because of the refs, not because of football, but because like after the first goal, the offsides thing, I thought that's the way they were gonna win the game, but apparently they didn't. So that's okay. I just give it a C-. Good for Ecuador. They won. They took it. Whatever. But that's it. That's all I give it.
I'll go next. I'll give it a B+. I really did enjoy Ecuador really showing that they did not come to play. They came here to play a World Cup. No matter who the hosting nation, because everyone was saying, and even in a prediction, that Qatar was going to beat Ecuador because it was going to be a hard match because of the hosting nation, the yada yada, from what they were doing in the past, what they did to El Salvador, stuff like that,
Okay. All right, my guy. Why is it always El Salvador? Why can't it be somebody else?
Qatar's never played against anyone other than El Salvador.
Yeah. Apparently the only team they've played in their lifetime.
So I think we saw a very aggressive. I really like Ecuador, the playing style. I'm excited to see what's going to happen when they face Netherlands. And then also one thing that stood out to me, the fans, just the el ambiente, the atmosphere. Just seeing people like enjoying the World Cup was nice to see. Even though there was no alcohol, pointing out there's
alcohol.
They banned the las chelas. So
yeah, I got this. I think I'm on the other end of you, Lalito. I gave this a 5.
5.
This is a bad game. Like in terms of football, it was a bad game in my opinion. It was kind of like echoing a little bit of what Sam was talking about. Just a one-sided game. Qatar had no ideas. They looked deflated. They looked like the pressure was too big for them, and it just didn't make for an exciting first World Cup game. For a World Cup game, the first one, I would expect the host nation to at least make it exciting, do something. I mean, there were reports that people left at halftime. So I don't even know what fans you're talking about. You remember when we were like, damn, the stadium looks empty.
Yep.
It's because people left.
They were out, dude. That's true. I saw the
They left at halftime. They were like, this is BS. Like, we're not gonna watch this team play like this. And they left. So I think like it's a lot of pressure for these Qatarian players, and I kind of feel bad for them. And I think that like it And I gotta be honest with you, that goal that they disallowed in the beginning, I think was a real like. I'm afraid that has set the tone for this World Cup.
Hmm.
That has set the tone that this shit is rigged, and a part of us knows that this shit is rigged, and some of us want to believe it, some of us don't. Because some of us would like to think that the game is fair, but like. That call, like I just really dislike that call. Like I did not understand it. And I think it set the tone,
But that
because
was
they
the only
were like,
mistake. That was the only mistake after the referee made after that. Because
I
after
mean,
that,
you kind of have to, dude. I mean, you're everyone's watching you. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you can't like not call the penalty. You cannot not do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's watching you now because you just made this bullshit call that we all know is bullshit.
Dude,
well, I mean, look, if Qatar really wanted to be, cheating and doing all this like bogus, stuff that you guys are accusing Qatar that it was going on, the game would have turned out differently. Because I mean, whether people are watching or not, I mean, we seen it happen. We
I
saw
think
it happen in the Gold Cup. We saw it happen in Korea, Japan. We saw it happen, and I feel like it was just after that mistake.
Mhm.
We call that mistake. I just saw everything was called the same way. Players from Qatar got yellow cards.
I think that
You know?
mistake came way too early. I think that's what it was, dude.
Well, the goal came at 3 minutes, at the beginning of the.
Like, and I think they probably look either way. It shouldn't even be happening. We shouldn't even have this conversation of whether they should be cheating or not. We don't know the truth unless we could just whether think yes or no. But
Yeah.
yeah,
My thing is that I just feel like it set the tone for the tournament.
yeah.
As a teacher, like that was one of the first things that they taught me. Like my mentor always told me, your first week is important. The way you show up in the beginning is important.
Yep.
And I just feel 12 minutes or whatever, I think it was 12 minutes into the tournament, right?
Yeah.
You kind of get this really BS call that nobody knows why you called it.
Yeah,
and everybody already is talking about that you paid off these players. Like that's the whole talk. Is like Qatar's paying off these players, Qatar's paying fans, Qatar's paying this because it's not real. And then you have a call like that, it just puts the whole integrity of the tournament, at least in my eyes, at jeopardy. And it can be argued that it already is, but in my eyes, I think I'm just kind of fooling myself that it's not like some shady shit behind it.
Yeah, I think we just, trying to find a cat in the dark room.
We're not
so to
gonna
speak.
find it, dude.
We're not gonna find it.
It is what it is, dude. I mean, thank
But
you.
it's football. It's football.
It is this guy's fault. Sepp Blatter, the guy that thinks he's innocent.
Let's blame Sepp Blatter.
This is he's already had enough blame. Why not just give him a couple more?
A little bit more. Yeah.
Well,
That's my rating.
Yeah, but let's go. I think
now
let's switch gears. No,
let's move on to the final episode of group stages, dude. Because after this, we're just gonna be discussing games. And we're gonna have these long arguments because it doesn't look like anybody's on anybody's side in these arguments. So it's
the people's team's gonna win. So
here we go.
So I mean, what we got? Group H, and this is it. The last group, one that has one of the goats of this time, and there's one of the goats. Your boy, man.
Christy, what do you mean? Who?
He's more busy, talking shit on ESPN or they're focusing on the World Cup.
All right.
I beg to differ, Lalito.
All right. Let me get my whistle out. Oh, that's a clap.
Clap that out.
Clapping that out.
Clap it out, dude.
All right, let's get started.
I mean, we got Group H. We got Portugal, and you guys see, I don't have the list on.
It's Korea.
Okay.
South Korea.
Okay.
Uruguay, and Ghana.
Ooh, it's a good
It's a
group.
good group.
It's a good one.
It's a good group.
I mean,
So wait, so last friendly that we saw, Portugal destroyed who did they play? Can't remember, but the last friendly they had, they destroyed this team 4-0. And CR7 was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, he didn't play.
He didn't play, and Portugal looked good. It looked it looked really good.
If Ghana had a very if do you guys believe that if Ghana would have a couple players that were top class players like how Mane has Senegal, do you think this could have been the group of death if they had just a couple more key players in the world?
I mean, Ghana has a lot of good players, though. Let's not bypass Ghana like they don't got nobody. They got some talent in this team for sure.
They always perform really well in the World Cups, always.
Yeah. So I mean, this is probably one of the hardest groups and one of two. I think we've only seen like two groups that are like this, like where you're like, damn, you know. There was another one that we talked about, but this one kind of tops it with that one because you got Portugal, Uruguay. But what is it that we're keeping it from saying this is the toughest group in the World Cup?
I mean, I don't know enough about South Korea.
Okay.
So I think on one end, I think that's what kind of stops me from saying like, oh yeah, this is the Grupo de la Muerte. You already know what my Grupo de la Muerte is, so it's the Spain group. I mean, that's not to say that this group is weak. I'm not saying that at all, but I also think that I don't know enough about Korea and Uruguay. While I like them and I think that they're going to be a tough team, I'm just not convinced. And then Portugal has a like low key, under the radar. They got a fucking dope team, dude.
Yeah, they do.
They got a dope team, and it's like no one's really kind of giving Portugal props for the team that they got. But this team on paper, this team looks like a beast.
Yeah, we always talk about Portugal, CR7. We always forget to talk about the other players because Ronaldo was such a beast back in the day, you know. I'm really excited to see because I mean the last friendly, dude, they played really well, bro. They played really well, and like I said, Ronaldo was too busy filming Caso Cerrado.
This guy. So look, let's they play Nigeria in their last friendly. So they play Nigeria. So let's start off with the goalie, Rui Patricio. And right back they got Diego Dalot. Then they got Diaz, center back, and Silva and Nuno Mendes. Then they got Then we got is it William Carvalho?
Yeah. Well, William Carvalho is a center defensive mid. I know that you're missing Joel Cancelo from the defense there.
Well, I'm just giving you the starting lineup that they put against that game.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
So I mean, I could go on the bench, but then they got Bruno Fernandes, Otavio. Otavio, I don't know who that is. Otavio. And they got Bernardo Silva, and there's Andre Silva and Joao Felix.
Dude, what a team, bro!
That's a really good team, actually.
I mean, that's like and that's not even including my dog.
Yeah. Then you're right. Then they got Leao in there. They got Leao with 2 on the bench. They got I mean, oh dude, there we go. Pepe still made the squad.
Of course. Why would he not be there?
El General, dude. El General.
Him and Ruben Diaz are gonna be fucking.
Yeah, they're gonna go at it, bro.
They're gonna fucking be beasts back there. I mean, look, I love Pepe. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, he's there too. Yeah, he was in the bench. I guess they were just trying to like try out other players, maybe probably for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
But even with that team, dude, they show a lot of firepower up front. A lot of cohesive, you know. It looked good though. Very, very impressed.
Yeah. I mean, they got some beasts in this team. Ruben Neves is good too. I Andres Silva is kind of like he's a striker. I mean, he's kind of on and off. He does pretty well in the German league, but
he was
the guy that's a beast. Like their midfield is like low key stacked, dude. Like they got a fucking crazy midfield. I'm not a big fan of Bruno Fernandes, but like, you know, he gets the job done. But he's a beast. Ruben Neves is a beast. Bernardo Silva is definitely a beast. Like it's crazy that those three already are a beast. But then like you add in Paulinho, that's having a great season right now at Fulham. Like you have like this crazy like they're all center mids. Like like it's just kind of nuts. Like it's just like
they're all engines. Yeah,
dude, they're all center mids or like, you know, and then you throw in like a rock like fucking William Carvalho in there. It's just like
El Leñero? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, yeah, he's just kind of like a Casemiro type of player, you know?
Yeah, he's like, hey, go break him, and he'll do it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, their midfield is crazy.
It's dude. I think okay, so all these players, dude. I think this is the World Cup that Joao Felix needs to show out to get out of Atletico. Because
I was about to say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he needs to get the hell out of there, dude. Because it's a talent that's being just wasted, dude. I don't know if he got something going on with Simeone, but it's just not clicking. Something about him. He's not starting, but this is it, man. This is his chance.
I agree with you.
Yep.
That's exactly who I was gonna say. Like, there's a couple of young players here that this World Cup is gonna be important to. Even Nuno Mendes is really good too. He's young, he's 20, he plays at PSG.
Okay.
Good. I think he's a right back. No, he might be a left back. He's probably not gonna get any playing time ahead of with Joao Cancelo ahead of him.
No.
Yeah, it's just hard.
It could be like a good. A good sub, I think.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
He's a great sub, actually. So yeah.
This Rafael Leao is like an upcoming player that like everyone wants right now. He's not having a great season though. That's my only worry, is that he's not having a great season at Milan. But he's like a super hyped player. But I hella agree with you on Joao Felix. That's kind of one of the players that stick out to me about this list. And I'm like, man, I feel like him and Cristiano are the ones that I think like got something to prove.
Yeah. And this is where to do it. So, I mean, what are we expecting Portugal to actually make it in the group? What do you guys think? Because it's a tough group.
I see Portugal going far.
Yeah.
With this team that they got, I see them going far. And one of the things that's kind of scary about this team is that like
it's a sleeper.
They're sleepers because I don't think nobody's really talking about them.
No.
And I mean, they're talking about Cristiano, but they're not actually talking so much about the team. And the thing that to me is scary is that this group that they're in is hard. So if they make it out of this group, they're going to have this like confidence coming out of this group. You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody, like I would say like teams like Argentina, that their groups are a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going to come up against
whoa.
Oh, am I wrong? Am I wrong on that?
I thought we're talking. I thought I hate to cut you off. But the Grupo de Muerte, one of the Grupo de Muerte is like that group. What are you talking about? Colombia, Mexico.
No, dude. Argentina, Brazil, Netherlands, France. I would say mostly probably France. Like, even though yes, teams are good, and I don't want to disrespect teams like they're bad, but a team like France is probably gonna potentially just kind of steamroll over everybody. Portugal, on the other hand, they're gonna have to fight to get out of this group. And I think that's going to make them real scary and contenders to me. At least in my eyes, I look at this team, they're contenders.
They're always contenders, dude. Always.
They're not always contenders. Cristiano, it's always been a one-man show in Portugal.
Yeah. And
that's World Cup, they made it to quarterfinals.
And name me one player from that team.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's right. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Oh yeah, and he didn't make it to the squad, huh? Renato Sanchez.
No, he did not.
Oh, that's crazy. He was like reviving his career too, coming back from the dead. But I mean, okay, so we're safe to say that Portugal is going to qualify. Now, let me ask you guys this: how do you guys feel about the Uruguay and Ghana game? Is it Ghana the one that whole controversial handball happened?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So what do you guys? Is this gonna be like a
rematch?
Dude, it's gonna go down.
Remember,
I hope fucking Ghana wins that fucking game, dude. I fucking like Luis Suarez is such a fucking scumbag for that. Like, dude, like I'm a Ghanaian for that fucking game.
That was wrong, but
dude,
he's still there.
It's a war zone, baby.
Luis Suarez is still there, so it's like,
dude, he's killing it in allá in Montevideo.
Oh God. Okay, of course. I mean the farmers leagues of South America.
Farmers League, come on, dude.
Come on.
Have some respect, dude. Are you kidding me?
What?
You should watch La Copa Libertadores, bro.
Oh, that's Snooze Fest now?
Snooze Fest. Oh God.
I can't believe we have to
put that on for your kids to go to sleep.
I can't
put that on instead of Toy Story. Put a Libertadores game on.
Poor kids are gonna start crying. I don't watch it.
Look, okay, I think the Uruguayan squad, they have been able. It's one of the few teams in CONMEBOL that were struggling to have the transition between the really old squad and then bringing up young talent, and they have been able to successfully do that.
Yeah,
they have young players. Like unlike Chile has not been able to upbring young talent. That's why they were not able to qualify.
They can't let them go. That's the problem. I think Uruguay had to learn to let these guys go, man.
But they haven't let a lot of these people go. Like they're taking Godin.
Wait, what?
They're taking Godin, 36.
I mean, is he?
They're taking Luis Suarez, Cavani, Cáceres from LAFC or from Galaxy, 35. Muslera, 36. Sebastián Coates, 32. Sebastián Sosa, 36. This is not a young. Yes, some of the players are young, but they did take some of the veteran players.
I mean, yeah.
But I think the game changer though for Uruguay, probably one of my favorite players out playing right now, and this is the game changer. This is the one that, in my opinion, is gonna make or break Uruguay. He has the potential to change the whole game, and that's my guy Federico Valverde. Yeah. That's the player to watch. That's my guy, dude. He is such a fucking beast. Like, I love that dude. He's so good. Like, he is such a good center mid. And it's gonna be through him that Uruguay wins.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's the future of Uruguay. So yeah, I believe it. I mean, he's there. I mean,
let's also give props to Diego Alonso. I mean, he took on this task. You know, I mean, he's not your coach with a lot of like history, you know, behind him, a lot of experience. You know, I mean, he was in Liga MX. He took Pachuca to championship, and then he was able to land the Uruguayan national team. He has been able to bring this talent, you know. So also let's give him a little props. I'm excited. I'm happy for the guy.
And he was the coach of Inter Miami as well.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, it was like the first season.
That was
horrible start.
Yeah, that was horrible.
So he also has that, but you know, it's debatable whether anybody could have been successful in that fucking team. You know,
it was tough.
So okay, so we're safe that Uruguay has a team to
fight. Uruguay has a team to fight to get out of this group. Yes,
I mean, like
I think so.
See, but see, like, okay, so they did bring a lot of veteran players, but what I'm noticing is they don't start them all.
No.
So shame on them if they did, but they're actually trying to keep a little bit of leadership in there.
Yeah,
show the youngsters how to do it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how you do it. That's like exactly how you do it.
Yeah, and then if they don't get it done, you know, they'll put them in like, hey, rookie, let me show you how it's done. That's what they'll go in there and do. It maybe they only last like 5 minutes, but at least they'll do it.
Okay, how about quick question for you guys? What about the Ronald Araujo effect? You think it's gonna play a big problem to the Uruguayan squad?
Ooh.
I mean, that might force them to start Godin.
Because
Araujo's out, you know.
Well, they're supposedly that he made it to the roster.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh no way!
Oh wow! I did not know that. No.
So, dude, I don't know what the hell he's thinking. I think he's yes. I mean, look, if that was the rumor well, that's what everybody was saying, that he got the approval and he took the ticket.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm just telling you what I saw. The thing is that I think this kid really needs to stay home and rest, because he's kind of risking it. He just got off of surgery, and you don't want to risk that again, you know, just coming up fresh. So, I mean, if he does and he pulls through, good for him, but it's a high risk, dude.
Yeah.
It's a very, I don't know, man. I don't know what he's thinking, but
yeah, it's risky. It's risky. Hopefully he does what was right for him. I mean, we saw Benzema, you know, take a bow out. It's like, yeah, it's time for me to make way for somebody else. You know, we can't say that about all the players, that they know their limits, and hopefully Araujo has a better sense than that. So he doesn't jeopardize his
super young, bro.
You know, so he doesn't jeopardize his career.
I you know, if he's not there, I'll be happy. I mean, the kid is good, dude. And then I get it. It hurts to not go to your first World Cup. There's more to come, dude. I mean, you're still young. You got 2 more to go to, man. Minimum.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish him the best. I mean, now do you guys want to bring up Ghana? I mean, you said that their Ghana is not to be messed with.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you, I mean, I'll just read you from the last game they played. They won 2-0 against Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
And Switzerland's in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2-0 cruise. And they got a goalie named Ziggy.
Mm-hmm.
Empty, right back. Salisu, center back. And Ramadul Samed in the mid. And then attacking midfielders. Then we got Afriyi, Ayu, and another Ayu. I guess they're probably cousins or brothers. And Williams in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have not done my research on them, but it sounds like Mexico got the 4-1-1 on them. What do you
classic strictly football right here. Yeah, who's I mean I know this player just because I mean I see him almost every week, and that's Thomas Partey from Arsenal. Solid midfielder. It's going to be interesting to see him in this context of Ghana. I never have seen him play outside of Arsenal, really, because even when he was at Atletico, I didn't really see him. So that's going to be somebody interesting to see. The dude that I'm interested to see is this guy named Kudus. He plays for Ajax.
Okay.
And he's a striker. And I think that he was supposed to be one of the players to, like, you know, he's kind of like next in line. You know how like last season everybody took Ajax players?
Yeah.
So I think he was supposed to be one of them. So I think he kind of has something to kind of, you know, he has to do something. So I'm interested to see that. Ayu and Jordan Ayu and Andre Ayu, they were in the last. They were with fucking Kevin Prince Boateng. I don't know if you remember that name.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not in this fucking list.
Yeah.
But yeah, they played in that Ghana team. You know, they've had solid careers. I think that they're still, I mean, he's still at Crystal Palace, Jordan Ayu. Still does pretty good. Let's see who else here. Joseph Aidu. He plays in the La Liga. Also a pretty good defender. But I mean, those are really the only players that I kind of recognize. But I know a lot of these players play in the French league. A lot of French league teams.
Okay,
A lot of these. So, I'm not gonna say that like just because we don't know them.
Yeah.
That there's not potential for them to surprise Uruguay or Portugal.
Gotcha. Okay.
But my worry is their attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they got the Thomas Partey. That's the guy that you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so he didn't start that game. The list that I read you were the starters for that friendly. So that guy's, yeah. And then I noticed this guy right here, Odoi. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, he's from Fulham.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, he plays for there we go. He plays for Bruges, for Club Bruges.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where I seen that name. I was like, okay. And we were talking about Club Bruges like earlier today in the first stream. So I mean, okay, they got a couple of players that are not completely in farmers leagues, So
and from my understanding, I think Iñaki Williams is with Ghana. Am I incorrect on that?
Iñaki Williams. I mean, yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's there
That
on the list.
Up there, yeah.
So I mean, he switched from Spain to Ghana.
Well, I don't think they'll ever give him a chance in Spain.
They will not give him a chance because fucking Luis Enrique is fucking.
He's over here making claims about being the best coach in the world.
Dude, get this man out of my face, dude. This guy's still believing in fucking Alvaro Morata, dude. Iñaki Williams is way better than that, dude. But anyways, good for him. Good for Iñaki that he's made this decision to support his where he's from, and where his family's from, and hopefully he does well. I hope he does well.
Yeah,
he's a good player. He's a consistent player. He barely gets hurt.
So I want to see where the goalie comes from. So he's in the French league.
They're young. The keeper is young, no? It's like 25. Lawrence Atisigi? Is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah, Ziggy.
Sigi, ándale ese güey.
Mm-hmm.
El compa.
Yeah.
Well, Ghana always performs really well in World Cups. It's gonna be un partido con mucho mormo, ¿no? Porque you have Uruguay, the 2010, So yeah.
I mean, they're not going to go down easy. Is that what we're trying to say? Because that's what I'm saying. They're not going to go down easy.
I'm excited about that game. I hope Ghana wins that game. Get some fucking retribution, some vengeance.
Yes.
Get some revenge. It's needed.
Yeah, it's overdue.
Overdue, man. I mean, that fucking handball, just like
crazy.
So the guy that missed the penalty is also on that.
He says play. Yep, he's gonna face. I saw that too. Mm-hmm. He's gonna play against Uruguay. Yep.
Yeah. So it's gonna be an interesting matchup. And then so let's go to the last team.
The last team, and we're talking about South Korea, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So they got one player, just how we mentioned Portugal 4 years ago. They got one player, and that's Sonaldo. That's what they call him.
That's fucking injured.
Yeah, he's injured. He got a broken eyeball. Geez, I don't know, man. That's a poor guy, dude. I don't know, man. I mean, this is the love for the game, dude. I mean, just like they're going out there risking a lot, dude. I mean, look at Araujo and this guy, dude. They zero givens, dude. Zero F givens. They're gonna go out there and just leave it all on the field. I mean, what do you see in Korea? I mean, what do you think? I'm trying to pull up their last game, dude. And
last game they play against
and it's giving me the world complicated issue right now.
I mean, one player that I do like, and I'm glad that he's on this team, is my boy Kwon Chang-hun. Kwon Chang-hun. That's my guy right there. Yeah, that's my guy.
That the Arsenal guy, the right back?
No, he's not. No, he's Japanese. The one you're talking about. This guy's Korean. Yeah, this dude. We're not silly. I mean, this is a silly thing, but When I used to play Ultimate Team on FIFA, I used to have his card as a silver card, and he always did well for me. So I've always had a deep admiration for my boy, for my dog, because he always pulled it out for me. So it's not, I don't even know how he plays in real life. A lot of these players, like I used to like. It's funny because I'm seeing some of these players, and I'm like, oh, I recognize some of these players. I've never seen them play ever in my life, but I had them in my Ultimate Team because I had an all silver Korean team.
You said Kwan
Chang-hun. Yeah.
Yeah.
From my understanding, his passing ability is pretty good. From my understanding, from
Ultimate Team,
based on FIFA and their passing, his attribute is passing. So take that for whatever you want that to take. The only other name that I recognize from here is before I go fucking deeper into this hole of Korean Ultimate Team players is Hwang Hee-chan, the dude from Wolves.
Okay.
It's a forward.
He's a forward. Okay. So okay, he's probably because I'm looking at the last game, so he probably didn't play.
I think they won 1-0.
They
did against Iceland.
They also beat Cameroon 1-0.
Okay, that's good.
So another just throwing it out there with another. They beat another African team, very similar to.
Okay, so
Ghana.
We're really not gonna get into
all right. They're not the same team, dude.
They
take it easy.
So
no, I didn't say similar. Okay, I didn't say similar.
How are they similar? How are they similar?
Very similar. Like style of football.
What style is that?
Fast, very fast.
They are speedy, dude. I'm not.
Yeah, they are super speedy. Dude.
So are Koreans.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But they're not as fast as.
They're not as fast as the style of football.
So I mean, look, I'm clicking all these players. They all mainly play in Korea, except for probably Son, like Human Son.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention too.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much to because unless somebody on Twitch watches the Korean League, you're more than I will send you a link right now and join us, and you can explain to us about what to look forward to in Korea. And it's not to be disrespectful, but we barely even get the Earthquakes channel here. What do you think we're going to get the Korean ones too? It's not going to happen. So we don't really keep up with this.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of why I kind of don't press this as the Grupo de la Muerte. Like,
yeah,
it's just too uncertain. I don't know enough about the Ghana players and the Korean players, so I don't want to say like, oh yeah, these two teams. What I do know is that this team's going to be hard. That is what I do know, but that doesn't necessarily mean that like it's because of like. Because I know names, and maybe that is the group of death. Maybe it's because it's going to be a really hard group. I mean, maybe that's why it is. But
my only red flag, and this is the only cautious that I have is that if Son plays, depending on how he feels, that's how well Korea is going to perform. If he does not feel it, then I just don't see Korea put up a fight.
No, it's not about that. They'll put up a fight, dude.
They're not. Yeah, they're gonna put up a fight.
They're gonna put up a fight, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna put up a fight.
This is not Qatar, dude. This is not
exactly. They're not gonna go down like that. I refuse to believe that Korea is gonna go down like Qatar.
Yeah, it's just, dude. It's really hard. I've seen highlights of the team, and they play, dude, until they're done, like until the last whistle. So. I mean, do we expect them to come out on top of the group? That's
no.
But are they going to go down easy? Doubt it. I highly doubt it, dude. So
yeah, this is a very competitive team, but I just don't see. Yeah, it depends so much on Son, and if he is not well, though.
I mean, look,
they go as far as Son takes them.
Yep,
yeah, exactly.
That's what we're trying to say.
Yep.
And if Son can't see. If Son can't see, then
dude, we're
not going anywhere.
Dude, you should try to go on Google right now and just pull up Human Son going into the World Cup, or like look for a picture, just like how he's looking, dude. He looks like
he has a mask on, bro.
He's looking like Batman out there, like Dude, it's ridiculous.
Like, and he's doing that just to arrive.
Yeah, exactly. Just to get there, dude. It's
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
I mean, come on, man. You know what it is, Youngman son. Like you know.
You have to get off the bus.
Yeah, you got to get off the bus, dude. It's okay. It's okay.
But can you imagine how much like pressure he has on? Because I mean, Korea's all eyes are on him. For like Korea's eyes are, he's our savior. If he's not there, then might as well.
Believe it or not, that guy's keeping Tottenham alive, dude. So,
he's not even having a good season though.
Oh no,
no, he's not having a good season at all.
Like he's done it though. He's been the one that
he has been. Yeah, not even Kane's having a good season. Like it's just the Spurs are kind of just. I don't know what they're just fucking. Who has been clutch for them is Bentancur, who's also in this group in Uruguay, and some other players. But Heung-min Son has actually been pretty like tame this season. He hasn't really been showing up that much. I don't see a picture of him coming into the fucking stadium, but I believe you. I'll believe you.
So all right, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to give our ratings for this group and see who comes out on top? Because I mean, we just went through all the teams.
That's right.
Yeah, let's do it.
There's really nothing much else to talk about, but give our predictions for the teams.
I mean, we could predict the brackets if we want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want to do? You guys want to predict the brackets?
Well, let's first do the group.
This group,
who's coming out? Yeah, who's coming out? Who's going home?
Who wants to go first? I'll let you guys go.
All right, let me go first.
Okay, go
ahead. For me, it's gonna be number 1. I'm gonna put Portugal, Uruguay, Korea, último Ghana.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm gonna go Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana, and Korea.
And I'm not a Portugal hater for this, but I do think Uruguay might come out in first place.
Wow.
With Portugal in second.
You really dislike Cristiano, dude.
Oh, I don't.
That's showing right now, dude.
I defended him, dude.
It's okay.
I defended him in this whole Manchester thing, but I just feel like I don't know, dude. Something about Uruguay is just like I always remember my cousin telling me this, like those little teams like that, you got to knock them out in the first round because if not, they'll just come bite you right back and just make your life impossible in the quarters, wherever. He's like, so they're just those little those bacterial group teams that just they just mess with you, dude. So they do got those players, dude. Like I'm telling you, like Valverde, last minute, dude. If you count on him, he can make shit happen, dude. And he made it happen for Madrid. So I think he's just like that
game changer.
Exactly.
Yep. He's the game changer. Yeah.
Exactly.
He's the game changer.
I just feel like that. And then just the leaders they're bringing into this, it's really hard, dude. So
they got a good mix. I think that's what's kind of dangerous about Uruguay is that they got a good mix going.
And to be honest, it's not to hate on Portugal, but I just think right now the things that are happening with Cristiano and that team, because it might mess with them a little bit. Hopefully not, because I do want to see a good Portugal. I hate to see teams that are good and then they just fall off really easy. I think that's messing with the team, and it's gonna mess with half of the team that supports the guy, and then the ones that don't, and it's just gonna mentally just not be there for them. So that's why I feel like Uruguay has the chance to be in first place. So that's and then so it's gonna be Uruguay, Portugal, and Ghana in third, and Korea last.
Yeah. All right.
All right, and then you guys want to do the jersey ratings? This is the last one, dude. So,
well, I don't have it pulled up. Yeah, let me. Sorry, I don't have it pulled up.
Well, let's do the brackets, and then we could do it at the end. Then.
Okay. Here, can you let me share? Can you share my screen?
It's there.
I can already do it.
Yeah.
All right, dope. Okay. All right, so we got a cool little bracket right here. We'll see how this goes. Don't bet on any of these things that we're saying. So don't think that we got some insider thoughts, because we have very little research that goes into it sometimes. So don't put your bets in our bracket. Disclaimer.
All right.
You know.
So, oh man, look at that. So 1A goes with 2B. So second of B. Okay.
All right. So who do you think is going? Who do you think is going out of Group A in first place?
And Group A in first place, to me, Netherlands, dude.
Of course.
There's no freaking way. There's no way Ecuador. As much as great they played today, I just don't see it happening, dude.
Yeah, there's no way.
VVD is not gonna let that kind of shit happen in his defense, dude. That guy's just like.
So who's your B? Who's second place out of this group? Out of England, USA, United States, Wales, and Iran.
It's gonna be for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be England.
Okay. Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. All right. So who's your first in B?
First in me is USA.
Wow.
Dang. Wow. Okay.
Who's your 2 in A?
My 2 in A is gonna be Ecuador.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay? I already know who's this. I already know who this is. Who's your 2 in D?
2 in D. I'm gonna go with Denmark.
Okay.
All right.
And then 1 in D is France.
It's France. Yeah.
Okay. 2 in C.
2 in C is gonna be
Be careful there, my friend. Just be careful there, my friend. You want the mob to come after you.
I'm good, dude. So it's gonna be
all right. Group E. Who's first in E?
Dude, this is so hard, dude.
I'm telling you, it's a group of death. Y'all don't want to believe me.
Dude, it's just so. Oh my god, dude! It's gonna be Germany, dude. I think it's Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's 2 in F?
2 in F is gonna be Canada.
Wow. You believe?
Who's
number 1?
I do. 1 in F is gonna be Belgium.
Wow. So Croatia's out in years.
His prediction, yeah.
Wow. 2E.
2E is gonna be, dude. I think it's gonna be Japan, dude. I think Spain's gonna be out.
Oh.
I think Spain's gonna be
Let's
out.
go, baby. Stay on that ground right there. All right. The people's team. We already know who this is. We already know who this is. Nah, who do you want? Who's your first?
No. It's gonna be Brazil.
Of course. Who's 1H?
1H. It's gonna. Dude, here we go. It's gonna be Uruguay.
We just said it.
I'm just gonna stand with Uruguay, dude. I'm gonna
Uruguay. Okay. Right. And then who's your 2H?
My 2H out of that group, it's gonna be Serbia.
No, Portugal.
We're gonna go
Korea,
Portugal, yeah.
Portugal. And then you're gonna put Serbia here?
Serbia, yeah.
Okay, cool. So out of the Netherlands and England, who's winning that?
The Netherlands and England, it's gonna be Netherlands.
Okay. Who's winning Argentina and Denmark?
Argentina, bro. Come on, man.
Of course.
Just put them in the final already.
Just put them right here.
Right there.
We got to make it somewhat more exciting. Germany and Canada.
Germany, dude. I do believe Canada could be Germany. Dude. I do. It's
wow.
Wow.
Okay.
And you know why? Because
That's bold. That's bold. Okay.
I think they might go to penalties, dude. It's gonna be in a penalty decision. So
okay.
Yeah.
And then who's winning out of Brazil and Portugal? This is gonna be a good game if this is actually what happens here.
Yeah, that's gonna be Brazil.
Colonizer versus colonized right there.
All
USA versus Ecuador.
USA. Oh man, all the way.
Wow.
Put them in the final with
France. Put them in the final. France and Poland.
It's gonna be France.
Okay. Belgium and Japan.
Dude, I think Japan. I think it's gonna be Japan, dude. Like I said, it's gonna.
You think Japan is gonna go this far?
I think so.
Wow. Okay. Like I
It's
said,
first time in the history, no?
don't put any money on our brackets.
Yeah, don't guys, please. Repeating, do not copy, do not do it. This is me, and it's always good to try something different. Don't always go with the team that you think is just because they're ranked in like top 5. We've seen it. So
all right, so out of Uruguay and Serbia, who's that?
It's gonna be Uruguay.
Uruguay?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Right. Out of Japan and Uruguay, who's winning that?
It's gonna be Uruguay.
Wow, Uruguay's going far for you.
Yeah, I think they are.
USA and France.
See, so this is it, dude. This is where I tell you. This is as far as France gets, dude.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Dude, they just lost strikers. They lost their killers, dude.
Captain America right here, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Wow, they need to be calling you Captain America.
Because I believe in the curse. I do believe in the curse.
All right, Netherlands and Argentina.
Argentina, baby. No questions asked. They
and then Canada and Brazil.
Brazil.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game. So you're saying Brazil and Argentina are gonna be semifinals?
Yep.
All right, who's winning at the people's team in Argentina?
Is that even a question? Dude, it's
and then who's winning out of USA and Uruguay?
USA, dude, USA.
Oh no. God, this guy.
How is it that both of your teams got to the end of this? That's hilarious. And then Argentina wins, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, dude, let me take a picture. I want to.
Oh God.
You want to see how right you are.
Just so when this happens, I want you guys to see how this is going to work out.
Of course. All right. Lalito, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. All right, out of Group A, who's winning first?
Netherlands.
Okay. Out of Group B, who's winning? Who's getting 2? This team.
Wales.
Wow. Okay. Out of Group C, who's getting first?
Mexico. Nice player. Argentina.
Yeah, of course. Who's getting second in Group D?
Group D, I'm gonna put Denmark.
Okay. Out of Group E, who's getting first?
I'm gonna put Germany.
Okay. Out of Group F, who's getting 2?
Canada.
Okay. Out of Group G, who's getting first?
Brazil.
Of course. Who's getting second out of Group H?
I said Uruguay.
Okay. All right. Out of Group B, who's getting first?
England.
Wow. So you don't even see the U.S. getting out of this group.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Who's getting first in Group A?
First on.
I mean, second. My bad. Second. In this
on
one,
Group A. Oh, I'm gonna put Ecuador.
Okay. Out of Group D, who's getting first?
Group D, I will put France.
Who's getting 2? Okay,
Mexico.
here we go.
Mexico,
here we go.
sure.
Of course, or what?
Mexico, dude. Questions asked.
Wow. So the quinto partido would be the one after this one.
Yep.
Wow. So you're telling me that Mexico's gonna get to the quinto partido beating France?
Yep.
The last world champions?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Again, don't put any money on our brackets, please. 1 in Belgium, Group F, my bad.
Group F, number 1 is gonna be Belgium.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Who's 2 in E for Spain, Germany, Japan, Costa Rica?
I'm putting Costa Rica, bro.
What? Oh my God! Wow.
They're gonna pull the 1-0. 1-0.
Wow, this bracket's interesting. CONCACAF heavy, I see. At a Group H, who's number 1?
Portugal.
Okay. Who's 2 out of G?
I'm gonna put Serbia.
Okay. All right, let's start here. Who's winning out of Portugal and Serbia?
Portugal.
Okay. Who's winning out of Belgium and Costa Rica?
Bélgica.
Who's winning out of France and Mexico?
Mexico.
Easy or what?
Yeah, dude. Like, why would you even ask?
England versus Ecuador.
England.
Wow, Mexico is going up against all the big dogs in this bracket.
Yep.
Netherlands and Wales.
Netherlands. And then
Argentina versus Denmark.
Argentina.
It's gonna be a good game if that is one. Canada. Oh wait, Germany versus Canada.
Germany.
Okay.
Brazil.
That's gonna be a good game too. This
Yeah.
is gonna be if this bracket looks pretty good in regards to games.
Yeah.
Netherlands and Argentina.
Argentina.
Germany and Brazil.
Brazil.
The rematch.
Brazil. Yeah, Brazil's gonna take it.
Wow. So Brazil is gonna play Argentina. England and Mexico.
England. That's where we draw the line.
That's how far. That's how far Mexico goes.
I can't believe it, dude. That you think they can beat France, but not England.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay, Belgium versus Portugal.
Belgium.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
surprising.
Okay.
All right. Argentina versus Brazil.
Argentina.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your true colors are coming out. England versus Belgium.
Belgium.
So
and then who's gonna be the world champions this year?
Argentina is gonna take.
Wow. Okay. There you have it, folks. What do you feel about your bracket, dude?
I feel it's very it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me.
It does. It makes a lot of sense. On paper. I mean, this is on paper, guys.
Yeah, this is on paper, right? This is for everyone to see. Here's everybody. Okay.
All right, let's do it again. Let's see what you got.
All right, let's do it. All right. Group A, who's getting first? Netherlands.
Okay.
Group B, the US. Group C, Argentina. Dude, I gotta say this while I'm watching this. Argentina has a much easier. No. This side of the bracket is way harder.
The right side?
The left side, yeah. D.
2D.
I believe in the curse, so I'm gonna stick with my curse. I'm gonna put I didn't have France getting out of this group, so I'm gonna stick to that.
Okay.
And I put Tunisia here.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, this is what it's about, dude.
First in this group is gonna be, I think, Germany.
Okay.
2F is gonna be Canada. Of course. Come on. Of course. I don't even gotta say the name. 2H, it's gonna be Uruguay. I don't really want this to happen because this is gonna be a hard game. This is gonna be a hard matchup. Yeah, these are gonna be hard, regardless of who. Brazil has a hard road if this is the case.
Yeah.
Whoever they get, it's gonna be hard. I can't say that about Argentina or France, really.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 is gonna be England for me. 2 is gonna be that's tough. I'm gonna go with Senegal.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 is gonna be Denmark.
Yeah, do that hurt.
I don't got Mexico getting out of there, so I got Poland. Sorry, dude. I'm putting Belgium here. 2E. I put Japan.
Well, none of you guys saw Spain getting out of.
No.
Spain's
not getting out of there, dude.
Dude, dude, if you're putting Morata up there to be your definitive guide, no.
They got too many unanswered questions. They don't. Spain is kind of just a wreck right now, dude.
I don't know what Luis Enrique is thinking.
If Barcelona's not doing well, the national team's not doing well because Real Madrid doesn't produce Spanish players to the same level that Barcelona does. So if Barca's not doing well, Spain's not doing well.
I mean, look, they took Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati's not even in form, dude.
Yeah.
They have Pedri and Gavi, which are great, excellent players, but they are not seasoned for this kind of tournaments yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not.
I think I got Switzerland getting out of here.
Okay.
All right. So that's who that is for me. All right. Netherlands and the US. It's gonna be tough.
Hold on, let me put on mute when I do that.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to the US. I like the US. I think the US is gonna have a good run.
Thank you.
Argentina versus Tunisia. Argentina. No doubt about it. Germany and Canada.
It's a tough one.
I don't want my Canada. I'm a Canadian for a part of this World Cup, and I don't think that this is where it ends.
I don't think so either, dude.
They're gonna keep going.
Yeah, it's
Of course. This is where it ends. The next one is where they end. England and Senegal. England. Denmark and Poland is gonna be Denmark for me. Belgium and Japan. Tough game too. I go with Belgium. Then Portugal here. All right. The US versus Argentina. This is where it ends for the US, Argentina, and then Brazil. So two of us got Brazil and Argentina meeting in the semifinals.
Finals. I that's what I see it, dude. I mean, and if that does happen, dude, it's gonna be the game of the World Cup. There's
I'm gonna tell you what's the game of the World Cup. It's gonna be England, Portugal.
You think so?
Yep.
Con todo el drama, that'll be hella funny.
And I'm gonna put.
Okay.
This is where my real colors show, because while I know that my team, the people's team, I still think that this is Argentina's World Cup to win. So I'm gonna put Argentina here.
Wow. So, I mean, you know what? I give you props for this because this is the bracket that a lot of people are predicting.
Argentina versus Portugal.
Argentina and Portugal, yeah. Like maybe not the way that you set it up, but this is like the final that people are predicting.
And I just think that it would be fitting for these two, and maybe this is just my maybe selfishness coming out here, that I would love for these two to have one final game to just settle it all and just kind of end the fucking debate about who's the best of this generation. And
okay, so question, and just
before you make the choice,
you can laugh about it. With all this, do you think this is, if this were to happen, do you think there's people actually like pulling off moves to make this shit happen just for like the generation of football that
I mean, it definitely would sell out money. Qatar would be probably, to me, probably one of the most notable World Cups of all time.
If this happens though, right? Like
if this happens,
because I mean, this is the one that everybody, this is where it just, you said it ends. This is it. The one tournament that both of these guys have not won. This is it. And then they face off each other.
But you know who I have it winning? My dog. I'm not going to give it to him. Like I said, this is Argentina's to win, and I don't think that they got it in them to win it.
Okay. I mean,
Messi doesn't got it in him. I don't think so. A great player, probably better than Ronaldo, if I'm being honest. But I just think Cristiano is setting himself up to just like just turn it on. I'm ready. I'm here for it. Everybody's doubting him. Nobody knows really what's going on with this Portugal team, and I think that they're the dark horse in this for me. And while I would love Brazil to win, I'm just not seeing enough Brazil to convince me that they can get past Argentina. Argentina's in their head, and I think that to me is the biggest
after that
indicator.
final.
After that Copa America final, and Brazil is too busy trying to act like it's all good, but no, they're in there to fight. Argentina's came here to fucking that game was disgusting. It was a horrible game. That was WWE.
Yeah, it was.
Did you see that game? That game was not football. That was fucking Casemiro was fucking throwing the people's elbow, jumping off the turnbuckle. It was just fucking dude, it was craziness. So
yeah, Marseille was able to be found. I remember that.
So that's it for me, boys.
I think you just can't. It's so hard to have a good football game between these two with the politics of it and just the rivalry. It's just so hard because they just want to destroy each other, dude.
Yeah,
it's difficult, but I mean, I wish to one day see a decent game out of that, where just football wins.
It's gonna be a disgusting game if they actually do get to play against each other. It's gonna be a nasty game.
So yeah,
but yeah, boys, that's mine.
Okay. Well, all right, guys, this was a great episode. I guess we're not gonna do the jerseys. I
think we're done.
We don't got time for that, but
yeah,
I think we've done enough, and we had a good laugh out of that. But we don't see any more flames going on in this.
We lost.
I think his computer just died. So
really, okay.
So we'll say goodbye just to close it out. But I have a feeling his computer died. So
yeah,
everybody that's on YouTube and Twitch, we appreciate you. Lalo, you want to say anything?
No, man, I'm excited for tomorrow's match. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, dude, we got games tomorrow. What, 5 a.m. right?
5 a.m. Papa.
Who is it?
It's gonna be right now. One second here. I have it on my notes.
Yeah, I'm here looking.
Inglaterra contra Irán.
Okay, yeah. So
we have Senegal, Netherlands a las 8, and then USA versus Wales at 11. So
okay, yeah. Well, we'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. This is Strictly Football, and we are out.